Hey everyone, welcome back to Wild Moonlight Vlogs, or hello if you're new. My name is Raven. This is day 4 of Vlogmas, which I know is going up late. I just got a little overwhelmed and ended up not getting this video out on time, but it's okay. That's kind of the theme of this video anyways. Originally, the plan for this video was going to be a super productive day in the life of, getting a bunch of Vlogmas work done, but I had been working pretty much nonstop ever since the day after Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving was also a big mental load for me to unwind from. And well, this was the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and I was too burnt out to make it to my normal day off, and I kind of just ended up slacking, but not in a bad way. A lot of it was unplanned, which isn't great, but I'm also just kind of glad that I was able to unwind after everything, and I was able to get back to work the day after. So as you guys have seen, I basically got up, I let Daisy out, we had frost on the ground, which was really pretty, but really cold. The temperatures are getting really low here, and then I took my supplements before breakfast. The only reason I do it before breakfast is because one of them suggests that you take it on an empty stomach, so that has been my habit. At this point, I had sort of laid down on the couch for a little while, and I really wasn't up to functioning, so instead of taking a shower and doing my normal morning routine, I just sort of decided to relax. I shower at night as well as in the morning, so it didn't really feel like a bad hygiene issue. I just needed to, zhuzh up my hair and make sure that the hygiene items were indeed ticked off the list. After sort of getting myself prepped for the day, I decided to go through my bullet journal and take off as much as I could from my to-do list, and I used a highlighter to figure out what I would ideally get done with the way I was feeling, and I am pretty glad that I did that instead of trying to go after the full to-do list or beating myself up or just giving up and not doing anything, as I am prone to do when I don't feel great. But this felt pretty good, and that was a great time to get coffee started. I had been preheating the machine for probably 15 minutes, if I didn't forget. I've been forgetting my coffee machine is preheating a lot lately. It's not great, but also it allows my machine to heat up even more thoroughly, so I'm not too upset. One of the things that I've been doing when I'm trying to figure out what to clean and really just staying on track of that, because it is not something that comes naturally to me, is using the Sweepy app. I just have the freed membership, and I plan on doing a full video on this, but I went ahead and picked one of the rooms that I thought would be easier to clean, which is my laundry room, because it is so small compared to other rooms. Is it completely clean and spotless? No, not at all, but it was a lot cleaner, and it felt like I had gotten something kind of important done, so that felt really good. And also, it didn't take me too long. I always think cleaning's gonna take so long that like I'm just gonna spend all day cleaning one small room, and then it takes like 15 minutes, sometimes if that. After I got a little bit of cleaning and I sort of further solidified a to-do list just to keep the mental clarity going, because it was not going to keep itself going, I decided to go into my office setup for a little bit of work, and I actually did something not at all work related, and I was contacting the Skull Candy customer service because the headphones that we had from them didn't work at all. And so that is what I spent a long time doing. I did try to like reset the headphones and do everything that I could first before I contacted them, because there is nothing worse than contacting customer service and like wanting like the easy fix was already available. Like, I hate doing that. I hate it. I have just discovered that the new update on my editing program has made it a little more difficult to deal with voiceovers, so I don't know what's being recorded or not, but it was time for lunch. I know it looks like I either haven't done a lot or like I've just zoomed through the day, but like really I'd been laying on the couch for a good long while after breakfast. So it was technically time for lunch. I'm trying really hard to get better at eating at regular times, because my blood sugar does not like when I eat irregularly. And with me, I don't know, it's really hard for me to keep a schedule in the winter, so my eating tends to get really pushed back. And now that Zach is working nights again, I don't have the second person there to buffer and like make sure that I remember to eat lunch. It was a lot different when I was able to eat lunch with him or like eat dinner with him after work, but now everything is out the window. After lunch, I just went ahead, I hung out with Daisy on the couch and just enjoyed some YouTube videos until it was getting kind of dark, and I wanted to take a progress photo of the hat that I was working on. It was a custom order for an old friend, so I actually took the picture in the sunroom because that was the only spot that had sunlight, and then decided to take Daisy out. It is getting pretty cold, so I am sporting this ear warmer. I won it in a giveaway from Harvest Hill Handmade. That is my sister-in-law's business, so I'm going to try to remember to link that link her Facebook page if you guys are interested, or her Etsy shop. She makes some great ear warmers and such, and I think, you know, I would love it if you guys at least checked it out. Anyways, after taking Daisy out, dealing with the evening, I did not have it in me to try and focus on editing, at least until I got some knitting done. I was getting to a weird mental point where I felt guilty that I was behind on orders, but I also felt guilty that I was behind on videos because I told myself I wanted to try doing Vlogmas. And I don't necessarily regret Vlogmas, but I underestimated the toll that it would take to plan editing all of these videos. Coming up with video ideas is something I'm currently struggling with, and also making sure I'm getting orders done. And I think the big issue was that she had ordered this hat before Thanksgiving, and I wasn't really able to get a lot done during Thanksgiving because it was a holiday, and I felt really guilty about that because in my head, I know that I'm a really fast knitter, so I expect things to be done in a certain time level. And while she was actually very lovely about it and was like, oh, it's the holiday, just don't worry about it, I was like, no, you don't understand. I am failing you. I don't put that much pressure on myself at all. I swear, guys, I swear. I did set up a 15-minute time lapse to get a little bit of editing done because I really wanted to like see how I liked that kind of footage. So I made a point to actually just edit for the vlog. Yeah, Yeah, that's why I did it. And then I just sort of gave myself an out and I let myself finish the hat because I really wanted to get it finished and sent out to her as soon as I can. I don't know if she has received it yet because of the whole USPS situation going on, but I know that I've gotten it out to her, or I've done my part, and so hopefully I haven't failed her. God, I really need to work on my self-esteem. Anyways, let's talk about this hat because I'm actually really proud of it and I'm really excited about the hats that I've been getting to make for the people ordering them. This is a pansexual pride hat and she wanted a custom design that I was really happy with and apparently a lot of people have really been enjoying. So it combines a couple of layers of speckles along with the flag colors in stripes, and I have been really excited about them. I feel like a lot of these colors look so good with black, which is obviously me being biased because I love wearing all black, and I am really happy to be sort of, I don't know, I said it a lot better when I was talking to one of my customers about this, but I feel like this is a way that I can contribute to the LGBT community without feeling bad that I am way too socially awkward to go to a pride like event and deal with like all of the sensory overload that comes with that. I have a special set of skills and people seem to really appreciate this, and it's making me very warm and fuzzy inside. So I made myself an egg sandwich because I felt like I hadn't really eaten substantial food all throughout the day. I love my chicken noodle soup. It's very comforting, but it is not filling at all. And so I ate half of that sandwich. It had real cheese on it and I regretted that decision. So I'm really glad I only ate half, but the next day was awful. And I just had a really bad stomachache all day. And then I needed to make the pom-pom, which I love doing, which obviously led to a lap full of fluffy fuzzy stuffs. Once the hat was finished and the palm was attached, which I think came out so good, and I actually did not get any good pictures of this because of lighting issues, but once it was finished, I put it on near my shipping station so I could ship it out the next day. I hate packing orders at night. It's a really random thing, but I just really don't enjoy doing it. And so I got ready to wrap up the night. I think it was around 3 in the morning at this point. I had spent a good deal of time knitting and I had been up since 9 in the morning. So I went ahead, worked on my bullet journal while the tea was brewing or actually while the water was boiling and then while the tea was brewing. And I just got ready for the night. Daisy has been feeling really neglected and unhappy with Zach working nights, so pretty much every night I find her in our bed on his side of the bed by his pillow, and I think she just really misses him. And so we had us a good cuddle, and then I took her outside again because she demanded it. It was really cold, and I don't like the cold. It was 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is it 25 degrees Fahrenheit? And it's not snowing. That's the part that I don't like. It's not snowing, but it's cold. I don't like it. after we went outside, I decided to put Daisy in bed and I settled in for the night. So that makes this the end of the video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun making this video and editing it, so let me know if you guys like it too so that I can make more of them. And I will see you guys tomorrow.